Okay, there we go. Trying to balance things out here. Yeah, how's buddy? It's been a bit since we've been in VR, hasn't it? Hope everyone's Saturday is going well. I think it's been over. I think it's been over a week, hasn't I? I streamed, hasn't it? It was the Summer's Games Fest reaction stream. Was the last time I streamed. That was a Friday. Yeah, I think it was before the problems started. Did it doesn't follow my socials. So somehow I sprained my ankle, and the pain just freaking exploded over that weekend, and just it was just a slow escalation. So like on Friday I was like, yeah, a little sore, or kind of hurts, but not too bad. And Sunday it was like, for me, yeah, it was so bad that the Monday I had to take off of work. So it feels a lot better now than it was then. It's because I'm trying to remember like when did I like injure it, but I do have a vague memory of stepping on my foot wrong when I was walking, doing that, you know, stepping in and just kind of like on my leg. When I was going to do something. I want to say it was that one Friday shift I worked, because I think that's around the time it happened. Because I had like a slight soreness that week, but I was like, yeah, my ankle's a little sore, whatever. And then it just went crazy, and I started doing the treatments to fix it. That's what. That was like the only real like major thing I was dealing with. There was also a whole saga about a lesson thing. I had set up for that Friday. I was like, all right, I got all this stuff I had to set up to do, and it was first was a doctor's appointment, and it was like, oh, it's not today, it's actually on the 16th. And I was like, oh, I had to get my blood test the week before, because it was on that date. So that'll be interesting going in on this Monday morning, and because it's actually going to be like before I have to go to work. So I go to the doctor, get all that information, all updates and stuff, and then go to work afterwards. Just like, oh hey, because they wanted the blood test like close to the thing, but I mean it's technically it's like 2-ish weeks or so. Oh, I think it should probably be good. And then I had set up a lesson thing for something very important, and I'm doing. Today is the second one, but it's gonna be like at around 2 o'clock. So we're gonna be done with stream by around that time. I was want to end it, and then I have to get ready for it. It's like a 45-minute lesson thing. I paid for just because like the timing and everything. I was like, oh shoot, I gotta do this. I didn't realize that something I got a year ago was only valid for a year. Where you're like, oh shit. It's like, this is the thing for this. It has to be, it only expires within a year of getting it. Like, oh shit. Let me get that. Let me look around. I found a teaching place. Yes, they had like a shorter plan. That with the other, like the top was offering. And plus, I've been practicing like the entire time in the intermedium. So and that's like when the ankle, my ankle, like in that, like starting to get painful, and they were impressed with me doing my thing, you know. Oh, so all my practicing of that, yeah, was very good. I said a little bit of stuff. I was like, I've never done. I don't know about these things, but yeah. So for by July 27th, everything will be all set in stone. I'll have my thing. I have nothing to worry about. I just will have that like 1 week break. Where I just gotta keep practicing, keep my skills sharp. Because I had a new picture get posted, it's doing well, so I'm glad about. Let me feel you. What sucked about the injury is I had to leave. It was so bad I had to leave work early on Sunday, so I didn't get to do my walk around that I normally do. Everything's been like I'm straight out out of work. Like minutes done, I'm like I'm out. I need to get the fuck off my ankle. It just hurts. Gotta get home, get the ice on it. So I still don't know if that arcade place opened. It's supposed to be open in May, and it's like it was the first week of June. When I walked over, I didn't see it open, so I don't know if they opened it maybe that week or something. I have no idea. I'll probably check to yeah, because I obviously will be going in. It's always Sundays the start of my work week, so I'll get to walk around and check and go, are they open now? You got the arcade in there? Also need to check pop into a Dave and Buster's. Apparently that the update for that Godzilla VR game came out, which gives all the chapters. Because they were teasing it, because they still like there's these arcade like conventions where they show off the games and stuff like that to people, like for it's like kind of like original E3 would be for like console game people. All right, that was more for like industry insiders and stuff like that. You'll go to and they're like, oh hey, we're showing off this game. Games for like the press would report on it, and maybe some people who want to like buy it for their store because you want to buy units to put them in there. That's what those events are for. Then the public started coming in to play them. It became like a very different event. But they have that for like arcades, which is kind of very similar. But they show up. They had the version that had all the chapters, so it was supposed to be like an update for the game. It was supposed to add it in there because it was just a PC inside. The Godzilla VR game that's at a Dave and Buster's. It's literally just running Steam VR with an Oculus headset. So it just had to update. It would just be like inside there has to update the game to have all the levels. Because we only had the first two, and it's like now we have 3 more chapters, and now there's a bonus final one. And they wanted to crank up that difficulty. So if you lose that final level, you just jump, you get kicked out. You can't replay it immediately. I'm like, oh, that's fucking devious. I don't recall if I talked on that stream about the Cyberpunk game. If I had on a stream mentioned there was a Cyberpunk VR game I played. It's not VR arcade, like an actual like you had to hold a rifle and shoot stuff, and it's all Cyberpunk's 2077 theme. It was officially licensed. Like there's some things I would think to do with Cyberpunk for an arcade style game. Shooting. Well, at least the mode I played, they had a variety. I think I might have accidentally just picked like a random like arcade-ish mode. But there was targets to shoot, and you had a rifle that actually recoiled, which was cool, and it fired projectiles out of it. So it hits an item on a thing on the screen, and then it reacts to it. that was pretty interesting. You just bop into the music. Can't you see? Yeah, it's pretty quiet right now. It being Saturday morning. Well, yeah. Banui normally would be on for a Saturday cafe stream, but her internet is not doing great. And so 5 minutes before she got it canceled. So that because the internet was just not being cooperative. Which I feel that. I still need to, I have a whole issue with my Wi-Fi router, and I'm like, I am so heavily tempted to invest in buy a new router. I'm trying to think of when the exact moment was when all of a sudden my Wi-Fi router was just like, this 5G band you have, you have 2 bands on your router. Now you got 1. You only have the 2.4 gigahertz version, and that's it. I'm like, oh man, it's the slow one. What the hell? What'd you do with my 5? I have 1. Just some stealth update went up because I believe it's in the settings. It's set to auto, so just auto updates. And there was like one update that happened, and just like that update, just 5G gone. That 5G band is just, it can sometimes detect it, but there's no internet coming out of it. It's only your LAN cables that are plugged into this router and 1 band of Wi-Fi. That's all we're giving you, which sucks big time. Not just like, oh hey, my Xbox, my Switch 2. I did get a Switch 2 on launch day. I posted about that. That was actually the first time I actually worked a game launch. Actually, I wasn't there for the midnight, but I heard it was quite long. It was a long line for it, so I'm like, oh okay, that's cool. It's like, oh yeah, it's like, oh, do we have any Switch 2s left over after the midnight launch? Like, oh yeah, we got a bunch over here. If only I had made my decision like quick enough, I was like, I could have gotten the one with Mario Kart. Because I sure as fuck don't want to pay $80 for it. I forgot to grab a water. I got no hydration in here. Shoot. But yeah, took care of everything yesterday. So there's no like grocery deliveries. I got no laundry because everything's all been taken care of. I did it all yesterday. And I was going to go see the How to Train Your Dragon movie that may be still on the cards for today because I'll obviously be free. Yes, there's pretty decent reviews. It was 4, which is nice. I know I have a friend on the Odex who was super excited for it. So I don't recall if they saw it. I want to say they did, because it was like this movie came out and they have a convention and had to like balance the two. Like, oh, I gotta see this live action version of a movie I love, and I have to go to this convention, which I believe the one is the one I'm thinking of. I'm happy everyone's treating the person well. Oh, it's the first convention of that Christian Boyle has gone to. So after a whole year of the Has Been cast, go to conventions, well over a year, because I was like April. I believe it was. Yeah, I think it was around April-ish. Maybe a little bit before Level Up. It was like right around then, ish. That's what I'm thinking real hard. But definitely it has been well over a year. I was trying to remember the exact moment. I remember it was like after like the Amazon, they had like a live stream after the season finale. They're like, oh yeah, they're gonna be going on the convention tours now. And I believe it definitely wasn't Level Up. Wasn't not their first. Or it's. So I'm trying to think. Like, was it March? I don't think it was end of February. I think it was March. It was like their first convention. Yeah, Christian Boyle's there. It's like the first time to have a convention with the all three of the V's there. And there's actually a panel today for that. That'll be fun if anyone records that and we get that shared. It was very amusing to kind of read that Krishna and Mia were hanging out a little bit, and they went to this fan artist, and they had shirts for Alistair and Vox. It was mainly a V's one, and they just both bought like each other's shirts and put them on. So Christian's wearing an Alistair shirt, and then you have Amir wearing a V shirt, which I thought was really funny. Oh man, I did my Prime early access for the Superman movie that comes out next month. I bought my tickets for July 8th, which is a Tuesday. Hey, it's a Tuesday night. What's that night? When I go to it, it'll be night when I leave. It's a night, easy 7 o'clock showing in real 3D and 4DX. So it's actually the first time I actually done one of those pre-sale ticket things. I usually just go like when the movie comes out. I've done like earlier shows. I remember obviously when I was like a younger, um, my mom, I think due to the person, like the place she worked at, the owner was able to get like those like early showing passes for certain movies. So we would go out and see some movies before, like in the middle of the week, before they came out officially. So I saw like a bunch of movies that way. So I'm not and also I remember when Shazam was about going to come out. I think like a few weeks prior to it. And I think also Hotel Transylvania 3, the third one. And they had like a whole thing, like early showing thing going. Fandango had like, oh, here's the exclusive. Like, hey, you can see the Shazam movie like 2 weeks early, but only if you bought it here. Hotel Transylvania 3 was with Amazon Prime, but he had to use a different service. It was called Atom Tickets, which they for some reason that service like doesn't work anymore with my theater chain. When I'll go on there, here to look, it was just like here's your theater's like, oh hey, we use this place, and then it's like, oh, we don't use this chain anymore. I'm like, oh really? Like not like, oh, it's not like some unknown one, But yeah, I'm actually buying tickets like for the future. For it was like the first time I did that. And it already had a good number of seats sold, so that'll be fun. And of course, all the popcorn bucket theater cup stuff was all being posted around for that. I saw one popcorn bucket. It was just like Crypto the dog holding a bag like a popcorn bag open, and that's where your popcorn would go into. Well, I thought was kind of fun. But the one I'm confused about is the one for Regal, and I think it's Cinemark in the UK. Like different companies will like travel like have like shared items, and it's like a popcorn popper, like the actual pop where the popcorn would pop out of. Like that's what it looks like. And there's like Superman's on the outside, he's like heat visioning inside, and it's like, oh, he's heat visioning the thing to make the popcorn pop. So I'm like, do I have to rip the top off and get in there does this thing kind of work, or is it just like an aesthetic thing? Like how big is this thing? Because it's like a popper machine. You know, it's like that's the thing with the little Superman on the side, and it has the logo on the top. And of course, they have like the main bucket, the main like tin bucket, yeah, with with like the cup with the different toppers on them. We have the happy Superman eating the popcorn, and there's like Lex Luthor. He's all mad. He's got just a drink. Very much like the Sonic 3 toppers that I ended up getting when I went crazy on buying all that theater stuff. So that'll be fun. That trip, I'm enjoying it. Hell, I can't wait to see it. Give me a very packed July to see some movies I'm interested in. Actually, it's been a while since I've seen a Jurassic film in theaters. I didn't see Fallen Kingdom or the Dominion in theaters at all. So the last one I saw was World, so that was about 10 years ago. No, I remember the experience of going to see that. I believe should have been opening day. I think like it was like I think it was that Thursday night opening was when I went. But yeah, Fallen Kingdom didn't watch until later. There, I did not see that in theaters. I didn't see Dominion in theaters. So I'll probably check out Rebirth that month as well. Just like Rebirth, Superman, and then there's like a week break. I don't know if anything comes out in between, but then like the following week after that is Fantastic Four. Which did you know? There's a weird promotion with Little Caesars with Fantastic Four. If you buy a large pizza, the pizza box is Fantastic Four branded, and they each one there's like four different boxes that feature the characters and part of the logo. So you would have to buy four large pizzas and hopefully get the different box make sure you get all four different character boxes. Unless you can request it. Well, you probably could just somehow like ask, hey, do you have any do you have any Fantastic Four pizza boxes? Can we have, can we get some? Because I don't know if you were like someone was a collector of like this type of stuff, what would, you had to have a way to get those boxes without actually buying it. I mean, like getting like a spare, because like, there'll be stuff inside the box. You gotta come out like somehow clean that. Yeah, clean that out. Because you don't want to have like a collector like, look at this, man. This is all the I have all the Little Caesars Fantastic Four boxes. Like, oh, like you hate with that smell, like all the pizza cheese inside molded. Did it? It's like, what, you didn't clean that out? Oh, you got a used cheat. You got a used pizza box up there, like part of your collection. Like what? What? Do 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 do. Damn, it feels actually really nice to be able to do this. This my that ankle pain was not fun. It was very close to how it was. We're going back a little bit, like maybe a year or two ish. I had this real sharp pain in my foot where I would lift it up. It would be this immense pain when I lift my foot up. Nope, the pain wasn't on the ankle. It was like right around my toes. Oh, it's like a visual. Sure, it's just like if I was just thinking of the base of it, just think of a foot. It's like that area where your toes are connected. Did like right about there. That was just in pain. And as soon as I lift my foot up, it would just hurt, and I had like a very bad way of walking. It hurt like a motherfucker. I remember doing like, the posts about it. Like I can't like really explain like where. Just trying my best to try within the character limit to explain everything. And then someone posts like a picture, a clip from The Simpsons. We're like, oh yeah, Marge has some foot pain, and it shows how Marge is walking. I was like, that's it. That's the pain I have. That's how I'm walking. And so I shared that. Uh, that was way back. Down and around. Can you see me in this angle is really weird? My Steam VR updated or something. It changed where it thinks that my front is. So I'm staring in the corner. I'm not staring against like the where it was normally against the wall. It's like more in the corner here, and I'm like confused. So why I did that? Be your number one with a bullet. Loaded got complex, cock it and pull it. Da, 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 da. Several. I do want to check out one world out. Mind? There it is. Because in this world, I'm still getting like comments on like my shorts, my YouTube shorts and my TikToks relating to one Gojuger avatar. He's like, "Oh, where'd you get that?" It's like, "Oh, well, this one world had it, and then it got taken down." So I want to check the world and see if they put it back up. I am. Wow, wow, wow. I suppose I haven't changed this. I think I don't know what you would do. Okay, well, it's definitely been updated. It's that sun wind. It was you? I remember which name on the side here has the one I'm looking for. This is not Hinch and Avi, so these are just avatars that you just will be in them without transformations. Okay. They added this extra one here. Hmm. Gonna probably assume if I go into the avatar. Oh yeah, the avatar marketplace is like fully out now. User deleted. I can't. Yeah, I used it but didn't save it. Damn. Okay, yeah, I got nothing. Do I have this person now? Like, no. They might have deleted their stuff off of here completely. It's not even their username. That sucks. Stage. Okay, let's check the all the portals over here. Dino's sitting over here. There, there's Momotaro. Okay, we go on hunt. Over your mouth. Dang. My notifications went nuts. Nope. It feels like I have so many weird, like, just graphical issues sometimes. I just turn my head and just. Oh, there's no context in this world. I was just summoning a bunch of characters. They have these buttons here. I was like, oh, what do they do? And I was just clicking, and I was like, oh, they just summon they just pop a character over here. So I got the whole squad here. Here of the Heisei Riders from Phase One, and this is Dark Decade. Apparently, yeah, Dark Decade complete. It's, and I have these buttons. They're like, oh, this is actions. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try my best to keep up with that. This is why I don't didn't want it to be like in this weird angle goal because my chair is in the way of where the buttons are. Because that's the center. That's the back here. That I think is the wall is in this corner, so it's actually hitting. I got my chair in the way here. We have like actions. Yeah, so just wipe his hands. Just do a step up. And they call this action one, but it's just summon them. Yeah, end, of course. We got Legend from a Gotchard. We also have a party over here. We have the Geets party over here on the right. The left over here. The right for you, the left for me. Yeah. Yeah, blade in the back there. Here. Let me see if I can get you. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, right there. Got Blade there in his king form. And of course, I put the weather on because it's like you need more fights in the rain, you know. And there's all the Geats characters are over there. You got Geats, you got Nago, you got Bufa, we got Tycoon, and then we got are you yeah, Jin over here. Fucking box shot roulette. I mean, they play games. I didn't know they would play some buckshot roulette. Hey, Ganon. Ganon is just here. Oh, there's the mirror. It advertises the world to go to. Hmm. So everyone's here except Kiva's thumbnail is broken. Interesting. Don't ever look back. Oh, I need to check the prices. By the way, last night the Fox it was basically the Fox animation characters got added into Fortnite. So fucking Bob from Bob's Burgers, Cleveland Brown from Family Guy, and Hank Hill are now characters you can get in Fortnite. I need to check that because I really want the Hank Hill bundle, or just the emote because that alleyway is so good. No, 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 no. Oh, I read that actually. Low poly what? Okay, teleporting to this world. The name intrigues me. Is this some show I don't know about? Oh, I realize my mistake now, but just looking at the that bot chat, the automatic one. I updated the bot that auto comes up on a timer. I didn't update the one that you hit the alt that you have to manually call up. Okay, I thought this was like a world. Just real quick, because this is called Has Been Low Poly Playground. So just hearing that, I'm like, is this a? Oh, there's a green one. Three. It's a has been low pally pal. Okay. I am very confused. There was an update for VR chat, and now there's apparently items, and I don't know. So now on my expression wheel, it says items. There, I did um claim some bundle, some item bundles or something. I don't know what they do. I don't know if there's a show like this or this person did this. That's the thing about the internet, and you and like even on online, we got all these different shows. I mean, I watch Has Been Hotel VR chat. They do a video every day. Hey, so I'm not new to this idea. So I'm like, is this a show? Is there like a low poly has been like RPs like video series I don't know about? Which I wouldn't be surprised. I don't actively seek out a lot of this. Open items open beta. No bundle expires on June 19th. Okay. What is this? You got one new asset. The reference cube. Okay. You got 9 new assets. These are all stickers and emojis. Okay, the Pride of Welcome bundle. Alright. Did you think that I would try on the phone? You can add stickers to the action menu or access them through the quick menu wings. Okay. Oh, increase the number of the custom stickers. Good, good, good. Oh, I need to remove these. Hang on. Right, just swipe my arm over. Okay. There's just items you can just summon. Alrighty. I did not know that. Of course, now we got a section for purchased. Did you know what it feels like being alone? Wanna have to check the branded section just to see. Down, 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 down. Man, the art of the. Man, the art for these worlds I'm looking at right now. It's like there's three worlds in here that are just like Hellhound and then name of something, and like the art. I don't know how to describe the art so that it's like instantly like, oh, I know, oh, I understand. But it's like a mix of like a cheat, someone you would from an artist that you would DM you on Twitter, like their quality, mixed with AI. Like the backgrounds and everything is like clearly like this was AI generated, and the characters like it kind of looks like who they're trying to make it look like. Hey, but it's just like off. I've actually went to the hell of a has been world in a while. Do 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 do. I got that my notification over here too because it says calibrating battery monitoring, and but it tells me the number on the bottom. It gives me the percentage already. So what is it calibrating? So so I gotta figure out why one depletes faster than the other. My right one has lower charge than this one. But we still ignite it, but we try to fight it. Find it and teleport to your friends. Get the banners of people up here. We got all the art of the pride hell of a character. It's up here. You get the couples. So like the couples are at the are on the other here. So obviously I'm in a weird angle. Okay, so you got B and Tex over here. You got Ozzy and Fizz over here, and then you have the individual characters on the very top. And then the banner above and below are like YouTubers. Yeah, very different than when I was last here. I'm assuming that goes to heaven. This door here, because there was a thing here like it was obvious what it was. But I'm like, is that heaven or somewhere else? Wait, I stand corrected. This blue door. This one says heaven on it. It used to be. I remember it used to be over here. So then, where does this go? With the welcoming Blitz and Charlie from the announcement. Oh, Oh, hoi hoi. Oh, it's a top. Oh, it takes you to the top. Alistair's radio tower. That was in the other world we are just in. It just hit. It just Alistair just shredding on there. There's these stairways. Do these go anywhere? Nope. Hard understand. Oh, we don't have another way. You have to go all the way around. Okay. It doesn't. It's not connected. I can go the other way. This truly is hell. The upper floor does not have a full. It does not fully connect. And if we want to get to the other side, you gotta go all the way back. It's a U shape up here. KP, KKP, KBPS is doing pretty good. Why we're being framey, I'm not sure. Then again, it could be something probably using up a bunch of memory. I was watching a retrospective about Dead Rising. I gotta say, it's give me in the mood to play one of those games again. Oh, I didn't notice the small door over here. Oh, we got a bunch of different worlds here. They're all connected. Hell of an Improv, Blitzo's apartment. I think we've been there before. Hell has Got Talent. Oh, which area is this? This is a mirror, obviously. The the adoption center. That's where they have the avatars. The meeting hall, which I believe I've never been to. V's Tower. I was like V's Tower and Blitz's apartment. We've been before, but obviously not since whenever they've been updated. If we can look that up real quick. Meeting hall, though. Okay, that was updated in January. Okay, the adoption center. You were updated. Okay, shit. February for the V's Tower. Guess it's going. Yep, other side. And of course the VIP access, which you gotta pay to get. It says it's members only if you look at it in VR. Otherwise, on camera, it just shows up as a black square, a black empty void. But it tells me I have to buy access to get it in there. Is that right? Uh, so, okay, this is different. So we're in the. So we have a directory, which is good. It gives all the locations. So you got the Dreyfus's Palace, Blitz's apartment, Cannibal Town, Guisha Palace, the Hasbin Hotel, Impost headquarters, Millie and Moxie's apartment, and then the V's Tower. We can click here, and then the owner of the instance can reset traffic. And okay, I can hop over these. We got parody movie. What the condemned building? It has the imp logo. I got you. I got you. I know. We got our parody movie here. Here, kind of. But yeah, I got Kiki's Delivery Service, which is Blitz and the Ghost Fuckers costume. Yacht Phantom of the Opera with Alistair and Lucifer. We got the Parent Trap with Octavia and Stella. And then we got Princess and the Frog with Stolas and Blitz. Okay, we came in from the elevator over there, but it has the Shark Robot logos. I have so many of these stickers, by the way. Every single thing I buy from Shark Robot, I get a sticker because that's what they always give out. And if I can try to get it up a little bit, there's a billboard up there. Oof, it's all mirrored on my side too. Ooh. No, it's fine on mine. Never mind. For me, everything is reversed now. One of these is making me keep looking at me. I just want to do that. There's a billboard for Shrekker's OnlyFans right there. But yeah, it just has like Vitsy Pop on there. But yeah, the hotel is right over here, right in the distance. Because the impact quarters is literally right here. You see the horns on the top of the building. We're very close. Obviously, in order to save space because of how much stuff is here, like they want to keep the world very optimized because they want to have it for quests as well. So everything is compressed down. So the impact quarters is here, and then right across the street is the Goetia Palace, and the hotel is over there, and the V's Tower is right there. Yeah, like they're really right next to each other. Need a hellhound? Can't go through this building. Well, that explains the lag. Hello. There's a big fucking dragon. The door just gonna pop on past you. Do you wonder if do we go? Is there anything inside? Nope. No, you'll just be doing your stuff in this little big hole, this hall here. Yeah, just makes my brain real quick. Heck. If I remember, a Draftless didn't turn into a dragon. They summoned a dragon because I remember when Octavia shows up, Zeb and does the move. It goes all the way back to the balcony, and that's where Androphis is, and that's where we get his ass knocked out. But here's the cinema, which technically you should be able to go into. Damn. You don't need to kill an exorcist to enjoy heavenly flesh. Get a big whack for 666. How many patties is that? Alright. 4 patties, man. Can we not go in the cinema anymore? Is that a separate area now? Because you used to be able to go into a movie theater in a previous version of this world. Yo, Wactanos. Good old Wactanos. Yeah, and yeah, and Invader Zim, obviously their movie on Netflix. Mixed with a picture of The Conjuring. So you get the barber. I know. Obviously, when I stop streaming, I mean, all the resources will free up and everything's like all buttery smooth. You like oh, all this weird lag I got going on. Where the poor poor for you. Football and a basketball. Just get careful because my fucking ceiling curve is down. That's the angle I'm at. What game was that? I'm trying to remember which game I was playing when I did that. I went to go. I went to go do something, and I smacked my hand like really hard into the ceiling. Me. Oh, there's that. This is the thing that was in the playbill. Don't forget Extermination Day with a cutesy Adam. That goes to the live Angelus poster. You know they gotta bring some of those posters back. There's one for a tiny bit on the Hasbin Hotel website. Then they sold out and then they just didn't restock them. There's a couple of products like that. Like a poster, I would assume would be the easiest to keep in stock. Or it would be cheap to do it. I think what was it? There was only 4 posters they had for sale. And of course, Tiki Tales here. But here's Cannibal Town. It's like right here. But get the Rosie Emporium, and then here's the Cannibal Town, just literally right here, right across the street from Vox Tower. Okay, that's one you can go into. Because usually when they had the black square near their door, works exactly the same. But yeah, it should take us downstairs. It's supposed to. I think it's the fully fledged V Tower, where it has all the multiple rooms on it. Or gotta use the elevator. Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can't get the sharks all swimming around down there. But no work. Hello, Genji. Hello, sus. How are you doing? There's some on the other side of the lobby. This one, Velvet's lobby. Um. Oh wait, there. There's the outfit area. It's about the same as when I was kind of in either in this world's version or the one that was standalone. It's the Valentino side. There's all the posters on the side. Up still coming soon with the studio. But you do have that little strip club area. The stage in the world, in the stage in the world of entertainment. The radio demon. Two areas with blackened doorways. Some voids that look like you can go through them, but no. You come to Cannibal Town just to come to the town square. Now to make your announcements. I've got like angry faces. Nothing. All right. Can't go through the front door. I do want to find out. I saw a video on like someone did like an RP thing. And they had like a custom version of the hotel that you can open the doors to. Because I remember way back, so it's like early VR chat. I think I actually did go to that world. I think we gotta actually go up here. This might actually get us to a different side. Get us to the upper floor. We can probably get inside. But there was like a very detailed, but the lighting was fucked up, so it looked very odd. I had like the Happy Hotel on the mark right on the top there. Oh, okay. You just gotta go through the warp area. Nice couch setup. This is the buzz. The bezel juice does pour. Okay. But did it go into the cup? Yes. Okay. This place definitely got a massive change. And if anyone recalls, when I was in this type of a world, in this world previously, the hotel was very different looking. It was not based on the show. It was just like a perceived, like what I think it would look like. Like, which we apparently will be seeing more of in next season, and hopefully, good old piano. Which hopefully we'll get a look at soon. All the hints, since the person doing the score for the show was like, "Oh yeah, we just got finished doing these like little sound effects and stuff here, and then everything's finished." It's, it was the like just finishing up like the general like other audio stuff, and it was like that's all I had left. Like yeah, score is done, and so obviously not the singing part, just the actual like underlying music that would be going that you hear. You know, the score that we don't actually have a release for. Da, 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 da. And for general rooms, these aren't too bad. You get your own closet. You get either get a nice mirror. Yeah, simple but effective. I like it. I see a graphical line in this one door up ahead. Nah, I was like graphical line. Could you interact with this door? No, it just peeks outside the world. You peeked out here to look down here. I Okay, so the only place we haven't been to, well, two places actually. We still have to get into the Imp headquarters and the Guisha Palace. Actually, give me the directory. Let's cross out what we've been to. So we've been to Drafts' Palace. We have not been to Blitz's apartment. We can go there right now. So I gotta figure out where the door is for this. Where are you overlooking? So Imp headquarters. Okay, yeah, it was on the other side. So we passed this then. Yeah, I missed the entrance to get in here. This goes out into the balcony. Yep, yep, yep. That's correct. And this is this room with okay, so is this door we're right next to Androphis this right here. This was the way to put the apartment. Okay. Hella novella. Okay. Uh how do we get into the imp headquarters then? Did I miss a door on this side? Nope, there's a black void. Is it this way? Yep. Here's the Verosika's recording studio. If you do know, is across from this. Okay, so it looks about the same. That's not bad. Now all we got left is so it's just the Gowisha Palace. It's the only thing around here I haven't been into. You know, every time I jump, I come over. It's like a different. It's always looked kind of different. Get pen to start crossing off areas I've been to. So yeah, we've been to you. Been to you. Oh, Moxie and Millie's apartment. We still haven't been to. Click that. Yeah, yeah. This a think about that. This actually had some design changes because it was only seen obviously in the pilot, and then the next time he's came after that was the Hell's Bells short. Okay, so it was okay. So they're nearby each other. Okay, this was the Moxie Millie's apartment, and there's the Goetia Palace is literally right here, and then that so it's like Goetia Palace, Moxie Millie's apartment. That's where Andrafis' palace is. So it's all one circle. You know, it is actually kind of funny that it's the elevator to get back. There's right by all that shark robot Pop icons, and it's right by the countdown tower. With all my weird graphics, I'm gonna take it interesting. We still haven't lost any frames. Is it downstairs now? Bonk. Hmm. It's the like special chandelier. Okay, black void. You can't go through. If I recall, some of this is a mix of official and fan stuff. Okay, you have all the different family portraits and characters on the wall. Can't open the book. Alright, back to the elevator, which is you go down a thing to get to. Oh, okay. Wrath. Okay. Interesting. Okay, we definitely added some stuff. Where you can go in. So we have the map here. So we're at the train station. We can go to the Rough and Tumble Ranch, which I believe we can click. Yes, we can. It's Millie's Family Ranch. And the saloon obviously is right there. There. We have a hidden path that takes us to Striker's Cave. Because I can see the volcano there. And I see all the way through the mountain because I see those doors. You go to Satan's courtroom. Oh, so we can go inside. You couldn't go inside before. But I see the door is open. Oh, yep. All right, I turn my head to the right and I see the minecart over there. I see the minecart. It goes in the Shirker's area. Striker's Saloon. I bet it's he has bed inside a carriage here. Yeah. To be fair, his title didn't really have much because it had like a whole unabandoned minecart in there. Mine system. You do a long trek. I don't recall them ever going to a saloon in the Wrath Ring, so I can't comment on it. But it does look like just a standard Western saloon, which I believe would fit the vibe. Okay. All the doors have the sin's symbols on them. So, yep. Like, okay. There's the audiences on the side. It's obviously, see, just repeating every single one. And we have this, with the axe here. There's a Satan's throne, and then Lucifer's is all the way at the top. I don't. Can we get to it? So I wonder if it has the BRB on there. Oh, that whole the announcement does make me happy. We'll get that. We'll get that episode moment. And just have Lucifer just shows up. So hey, sorry everyone. Okay, with a zoop. Play space move. Find out there's nothing up here at all. Oh. No. There you go. Do 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 do. Yeah, everything's stayed on save. Cool. So they had to save your camera settings feature. That's nice. I lost it in the battle to get to the top. Is that it's just the chair, it doesn't have the BRB on there, sadly. Okay, we're about to hit an hour before I have to do my next lesson. Which is a thing I have to go to, by the way. Hey, it's not like an online thing. Go through this. I guess we go through here. Yep. So we have gluttony. I'm trying to remember like all the changes as they happen. I think yeah, it's still just Beasel's palace. I remember it having a lot of other stuff on it. Yeah. We get greed. You go. So now Lululand is here. We can now enjoy the Lululand. Not to be confused with the Lulu World. Oh, hey, it's a thing. It's a thing with a question mark. Checking all these circus tents because I'm thinking, do they have the area with RoboFizz? That stage? think this is a back area. Yeah. So you around a Ferris wheel. They got a little. They got the seats. Little carousel. Ah, what was this ride called? You can ride the lawsuit. Oh yeah, we can. To see there's a trigger mechanism on the roller coaster. If it's like a distance thing, like if you're like this close to it, then I will bring the car to you. And there's the chair lift. I'm addicted to the baby, baby. I don't see. Oh, there it is. I was like, wait a minute, where's the map that tells us what we can go to? Where's our directory? So there's Lululand, there's the prison, Mammon's Bank, Echo Core, Echo Corp, Kinson's Manor, and then a warehouse. Probably should get that stuff ready. I'm trying. Echo Core is something I'm not 100% familiar with. Mammoth's Bank. That should have been when that was when Moxie and Chaz robbed, and then he got caught. So he got put in the prison. That's what that's all about. And the warehouse would be where he was, where Fizz and Blitz were taken to in the Oops episode. That's where we can see their friendship, because it's like that's why it's right nearby the manor. Do 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 do. Oh, and with the excess overlay, I believe I found a potential fix for it, so I'll be able to use that again. I have to go into a area of my computer and delete a folder. It might actually help. But yes, we are going to be ending the stream for today. If you did enjoy the stream, hey, which was me exploring stuff, please be sure to click on the follow button down below so you'll be notified every time I go live. I do have a very odd stream schedule. It's kind of random when I stream again. So given the channel to follow is the best way to be notified when I go live again. But I'm always posting stuff onto my social media accounts. So what's the keyboard pops up? Where's my keyboard? Where's where my keyboard? Where's my keyboard? There we go. There it is. Oh. But I'm always posting on my social media accounts, so definitely follow me on my social platforms. I'm very active on Twitter, Blue Sky, Threads, Instagram, Tumblr. Though even though the links aren't in the box, so I have to fix that afterwards. I also do have a YouTube account with well over 4.5 years of content of previous streams and original stuff. Also have a TikTok account with stream highlights and original stuff on there as well. And if you want to keep it nice and simple, I do have a Discord server that you can join with roles that you can react to. So when I upload on any of those previously mentioned platforms, keep a ping in the server. Plus, we have a nice little community there, here where we hang out, we chill, and we do community events every, here and there. So, whether it was morning, afternoon, evening, night, whether you watch this live, you watch this live on either Twitch or YouTube, I want to thank you all so much for watching. And I will catch you all next time. Goodbye. If this wants to work on please. There we go.